have some work to do in here in the greenhouse. This tomato plant just, I don't know, started dying back. It's still alive, but I haven't been keeping up with the tomatoes the way I should have been doing. And so this part of the tomato plant died. The other part grew back and it's still alive. I'm just gonna just cut this part off. Use my snips and cut this section right here off. It's dead. And this side is still alive, so I have to decide which one I want to keep. I think I'd rather keep this side because I like the way that it's growing better. So just cut it, and then I'm gonna clip this back together on here. Those leaves look a lot healthier, and I'm gonna cut the ones that's at the bottom because we don't want all of this growth at the bottom right here. We want it to mostly grow from the top, so I'm gonna cut this off as well. And I could also propagate that too. So most of these are gonna go. And okay, and that looks a lot cleaner. This right here is an herb that, it's a Mexican herb. It's fallen over. It's gotten really tall. It's called a narrow leaf something. I wanted to try something new, but I'll show you guys. It's like hair started splitting. I'm gonna take it aside and save it and just keep this small part right here. I'm just gonna still prune it because hopefully that it could spread out rather than just getting really tall and looking really crazy. It has a very fragrant smell, like it's very strong. I could smell it like from afar. So I can't describe it though. It's like fresh. I don't know. I'm sweating. I have soil here. You could just make a hole, just stick it in there. As long as you keep on watering it and keep it moist, it shall grow. And I would do the same thing for the others. You could cut off most of the leaves because you want it to kind of focus on growing roots. And for this one, I'm gonna cut it a little bit because it's at an angle. To do the same, have my soil here. And I'm going to stick it in there as deep as possible. Press it in there. And then I'm gonna wet this down. As long as you keep it moist, it should be fine. I'm gonna put this back in the greenhouse. So we have plants in here that needs to be pruned and plants that also needs to be harvested. Lots happening in here. So I have my alcohol and I have my pads and I use it to clean off my snips. So I like to clean off my snips just in case, because tomatoes, we know they're very sensitive. I gotta wear my gloves. I hate the smell of tomato leaves. You guys will like see me I'm just dripping with sweat. Like I'm just working out. It's not a bad thing. I'm trying to lose a few pounds. Let's clip this part up to begin with. But then we have two things growing. Oh my goodness. So I'm just gonna harvest these tomatoes because they look ready. Yeah, this is a beefsteak tomato. I'll probably eat this today for lunch. So I'm gonna clip off a lot of these leaves. I don't want this much leaves growing here. It's not necessary. We want to grow tomatoes, not leaves. This has some tomatoes growing on here, so I'll probably just leave this and then prune it off afterwards. I am not sure what tomatoes these are. I thought they were Roma tomatoes, but they're not. They're growing a lot taller than Roma tomatoes. So it's something else that I possibly grew last year. Like everybody has something growing. This one has, I'm gonna snip it off. It has some flowers on it, but we don't want too many different, we don't want it to be too bushy here because the space is very limited, you know? So yeah, even this little section right here, it has a tomato growing on it. So, but I'm just gonna cut off basically all the leaves and the flower because I don't want to get tempted. So I'm gonna let this tomato mature, and then once that's mature, I just cut the entire thing off of this. So I'm just gonna continue just trimming this tomato plant. Ooh, I love when they grow like this in a cluster. When they grow in a cluster, I feel like this is like a market garden. Like, it makes me feel so good about it. So these are not ready yet, but these are ready. So this area looks a lot clearer than it did before. I had some growing right here and I snipped it off. So now I'm just gonna pull this out. And of course now my pepper plant could have a chance. I don't know, I thought I pinched this pepper plant, but I guess I did not. This tomato, like something was eating it. So we're just gonna put these for my birds. They will love it as a tasty treat. This one looks okay. Pick it. These are not ready quite as yet. This one has been by some type of worm. I love getting a harvest. Such a blessing. I feel like the Most High loves me. I know He loves me, but you know what I'm saying. So beautiful. I found a little guy. See him right here? Who's been eating my tomato. See, he was eating this one. I'm going to give him to my chickens. I don't know how, I don't even know what's happening here, like what is what. But we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. So since we don't know what's happening, let's just harvest all the tomatoes. Oh, this one is all mushy. Put that aside. And we're gonna harvest all the tomatoes that we need to harvest first. There's a lot here with holes in them. Oh my gosh, look, eaten. I guess we didn't see these. Wow. So yesterday my camera died, so it's the next day. I was supposed to also come back outside yesterday evening, but I hurt my foot, so look. My husband told me I'm supposed to be resting, so I am just gonna finish up what I was doing in the greenhouse, and then I'm gonna let the children do their thing over here. Whew, okay, my snips are still here. Yay. Okay, so I don't remember where I left off. I think somewhere here, because I can see the remnants of my tomato leaves on the ground, and my snips are right here. So I had to get my handy dandy gloves, which I hate gloves, but I hate the way tomato leaves smell even more. So gloves it is. Okay, don't be alarmed. I usually put my mic in my shirt now, and that day my mic just moved around as I was doing other things. So don't be alarmed. I am an amateur YouTuber. I didn't realize it until now that I am editing this video. Yeah, so all the leaves that I've never seen my tomato leaves look like this before. But I assume because I've never grown tomatoes in the greenhouse, maybe, and I think it's because, see what they look like? I think that it's too dry in here. So we're not watering frequently enough. So I think that's the problem. I'm being a bad gardener. This plant is too tall. You see it? Look. Where? Yeah, I don't know. So this one's laid over like this, and I'm gonna leave it. It's growing along with a pepper plant. I can't deal with this right now. Like, my feet is starting to hurt. My feet are starting to hurt. My foot is starting to hurt. I think I'm starting to get more pain in my foot. So I'm gonna have to cut this, but I'm gonna continue on. I only have a few more plants left to go, so I'm just gonna breeze through this real quick. My son is outside helping me harvesting all of the other stuff I have to harvest. I hope he does a good job. And he is not really fond of gardening like that. I have others that care about it, but he's not. This tomato plant right here is a Barry's Crazy Cherry. I went away to visit my parents, and when I came back, it was just dead. I don't know if somebody just missed watering this, I don't know. But whatever it is dead now. So I need to get this out of here. Get Barry out of here. These clips from Amazon, they're pretty. Wait, here. There they are. Do you see them? Yes, I got them from Amazon. And they're actually pretty cool. I like them. It's my first time trying them, but they've been very helpful and I can reuse them. So win-win. I don't know why, but the tomatoes on this side of my greenhouse they're not given. I closed this side because I don't want my chickens to try to get in here. So it could be also that we kind of neglect this side compared to the other side, because we come on that side first. So I've been telling the children, I'm like, listen, when we come to water, let's water this side first and then come forward, because we're more likely to pay attention. So we're trying to pay attention to this side more and see what happens. I believe that caterpillars normally mostly attack sickly plants, so maybe that's what's happening over here. So if you're still here, I thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you would like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.